Hey, everybody, welcome to the program. It is Thursday. That means it's Who's Playing Out. We're going to feature the best musicians and venues in the tri-state. It's coming right up on the list. Stick around with us, all right?
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man. We're coming, Who's Playing
What's up, Quentin?
Out? Off the open jam with the Who's Who of Talent. Come Friday night, ready to raise some hell. With home, you know I'm planning to do it well. So long around town radio show. It's where I go for the latest planned info. So good. So around town radio show. Feel the music that comforts my soul. It's the Hall Around Town Radio Show. The Hall Around Town Radio.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the program, guys. It's a Thursday right here, and that means it's Who's Playing Out, our most important show of the week. So slap that little share button and let everybody know what we're doing here if you can. We're here to support live local music, the bands and venues that bring it to you, folks. That's what we're here for today. Want to see who's out there checking in. Quentin, thank you for being here. Jeff Vance, good to see you today. Oh, Kevin Cooper, thank you for sharing. Sharon is Karen. Thank you so much. Jeff, thank you for joining us. And we've got Steve Ware in the house. The list. It's time for the list. It is. And yes, made it for the opener. I think we're a go on the tube. Yes. YouTube acting up the other day, but it seems to be fine now. I don't know. Sometimes you just get a glitch. Little gremlins join you. They do. Hey, this is going to be Who's Playing Out for Thursday, April the 23rd. That's today, baby. All the way through Wednesday, April 29th. We're almost out of April, people. Can you believe that? It was just opening day the other day, wasn't it? Yes. Hi, Travis Milton. Thank you for joining us as well, guys. And again, thanks for being here and supporting what we do with live local music. And what we always lead in on this show with is this: a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. The area's top musicians are going to take center stage today at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues. They bring live music to the region nearly every night of the week. So make your first stop here at Hall Around Town Radio to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. Also, keep in mind that the list that we use today is brought to you by our friends at Heather's Cafe in Springboro, Ohio. And it is made up of listings of venues and musicians who take the time out of their week and ship it to us. Send it to us. We don't go out searching for it on the interwebs. You send it, we add it. That's how it works. So thank you all for being here today. Hopefully you're having a great day out there. Speaking of great days, there's Tina Reed Ramsey from O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield. Thanks, Tina, for joining me. Stephen, is it? Let me look here. Wow. Man, I got new glasses today. Can you see them? My old ones like this, I loved for years. I broke them a while back by accident, and I got new glasses. But you know how it takes your eyes just a bit to adjust when you get new glasses, your new prescription and all that? Yes. So I can't tell if that says Taylor or trailer. That's terrible. I bet I can do it if I take these off. Yeah, it says trailer. Weird. I see better without them right now, like looking at the screens and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what shakes here. That's my story today, folks. What's up, Heather? How you doing? Good to see you. Jimmy Kilroy in the house. Jerry Nimmersheim has joined us. Missed you last night, my man. We had a killer night at Heather's last night again. About 30 teams playing Name That Tune on the beautiful patio. It was such a nice night. It was good. Hi, Adam from Barely Able. Yeah, Jerry, it was a wonderful evening there. Heather's staff killed it as always, and the crowd was fun. We had some great music rounds last night. We had one that was made up of Rock Hall of Fame, if you want to call it Rock Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame inductees and losers for the year. That was fun. And we had a very fun round called I Gotta Pee. That's what it was called. Made up of songs that started with the letter P or bands that started with the letter P. That was a little bit of fun, too. And our normal decades round took you through the 70s to the 2010s, 2 songs each decade. That was a lot of fun. Hi, Brian Hubbard. Thank you. Denny Cottle in the house. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. And Jerry played from home. You had 8 points total, Jerry. If you were at home across the way and you didn't come over, I'm mad at you, buddy. I am. I would have come to see you if it was you calling bingo and I was across the street. I'm just saying. That's how it works here. It's what friends are for. All right, Band Solos Duo is brought to you by our friends at Heather's Cafe in Springboro, Ohio, where the beautiful patio is open, and they have a killer weekend coming up, and we're going to talk about it. All the listings we get mentioned today are subject to change. Please check times and availability on all the band sites as we chat about it, and the venue sites as well. So we're going to kick it off with Heather's today, our sponsor. Every Thursday, she has something called Grapes and Grooves, where you can get into some live acoustic music and also drink a little wine and taste the wine and wine tasting information. There's just lots of stuff going on for Grapes and Grooves night. Tonight, coming up from the South, Mason Johnson Trio. That'll be a good one. Greg Skinner with him and Pete. I think maybe Pete's playing drums. I don't know who plays drums in that trio. But I know Greg Skinner plays bass and Mason plays guitar. It's a good one. It is, and that'll be fun tonight. The huge lineup, though, this weekend at Heather's. Uncle Rico playing Friday night on the patio. They're one of my favorite bands. You guys want to have some fun, go see Uncle Rico Friday night, 7 p.m. on the patio at Heather's. And then Saturday night, it is Britches Down, premier country band in the Dayton region. Britches Down, hitting it up at 7 p.m. There's $5 cover on that one, by the way, guys, just so you know. And then every Wednesday, Name That Tune with yours truly. Hitting it up on Wednesdays at Heather's. And soon to be bingo on Tuesday nights, starting in May. So keep your eye on that as well, playing bingo there on the patio for the Harry Clevenger Foundation. That's all going on at Heather's. It's a great place to be. Wonderful food, wonderful drink. Watched some people chowing down last night. Some tasty looking food there. So check it out if you get a chance this summer. And you musicians out there, come on up to Name That Tune. I'd love to have you there. We get a big group from the Bell every year that comes up. And each week, last night we had Larry Offner from Love Bomb. We had Brandon Harvey from Party Punch there. We had Tim from Velvet Crush. There were some musicians in the house last night. So really good time. Hi, Brad. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Dirk Turner in the house. How you doing, Dirk? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. All right, we're moving on. Listing number 2 here, the Bell and the Bear, sponsor of Hot Topic Tuesday. We had a good show Tuesday, talking about some fun stuff there. Really kind of throwing out a whole lot of hodgepodge of stuff on Tuesday, but it was a good one and had a chance to chime in. And we had over almost 300 comments on the show, so really good to have that kind of interaction. Thursday tonight, the award-winning jam at the Bell and the Bear, sponsored tonight by the Jeff Meadows Law Firm. And I'll be there at the Bell and the Bear. I'll be the voice of the Bell and the Bear if I still have one tonight on the stage, along with the wonderful house band who'll be kicking it and playing great music for you in the early times, and then playing with all the jammers as they get up there. I understand the folks from Abe's Lincoln may join us tonight, and Alex from... what was that? The tone looks like Alex from Stroh's. No, Alex from Mojo Rising. There's going to be quite a few people there tonight because there's a big weekend going on at the Bell as well with Friday night. The Drysdales are playing. I got a chance to hear them at the Jam a few weeks back. Really good band. I think you'll enjoy them a lot if you can. And yes, Adam, I am going to be at the Bell tonight. I will be there. For real, for real. Dewey says tonight's going to be a great night at the Jam. I wish you could make it. There's going to be a lot of people there having some fun, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves at the Jam this evening. Adam, hope to see you, buddy. That'd be great. All right, let's keep going with the Bells lineup. Now, you ever heard of one of their glow parties? This is where everything is all decked out in fluorescence and black lighting. And the glow party goes on with the Whammies at 8:30 p.m. on Saturday night. Whammies always playing that glow party. Yeah, Kevin, I was getting to that in the band listings. He sent me to that, but I can talk about it now. Stereo Weekend tonight. Elliot Rubin's new band will be there at the Bell and the Bear as well. And that's going on. It's in my list here to come with musical talent. Monday, Matching Madness at the Bell and the Bear, 6 p.m. And, I do have Wednesday. I did not write it down, but Wednesday is karaoke with Ray Renee. Let me put that in, with the lovely Ray. And that's going on Wednesday at the Bell and the Bear. All right, let's talk about Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Jamie Combs is playing tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. at Mr. Burroughs. Friday, 5 Stone, that's the number 5, Stone. 8 to 11, that's Steve Falieros and company. Saturday, interesting group here. It's called Belly Roll. They do a lot of Jelly Roll songs, but also a whole host of other songs that are very popular out of Nashville right now. 8 p.m. on that one at Mr. Burroughs Tavern on Saturday with Belly Roll. Then Sunday, the Caitlin Davis Band for Sunday Fun Day, 3 to 6 p.m. Tuesday is Trivia, and Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. That's what's going on. And Brad says, hope Dana blows it up with Stereo Weekend. Yeah. Going to get a chance to see that one tonight, Brad. Are you coming? I hope so. All right, moving on down the line. Crooked Handle Brewing in Springboro. Live music on Friday night, 6:30 p.m. every week. This week, it's Benny Hill playing on Friday. Sunday, Trivia with Josh at 6 p.m. And then Crooked Handle in Piqua getting ready to kick off the Lock 9 Amphitheater concert series, which goes on right next door to Crooked Handle Piqua. You can sit on their patio and listen to the concerts. And that's going to kick off soon. But Tuesday, Trivia there at 6 in Piqua, and Wednesday, Queen of Hearts is their schedule this week at Crooked Handle. Sorg Opera House, no musical shows this weekend, but we do have future show tickets available at sorg.live. What's going on there? How you doing, Gabriel? Talented photographer, Mr. Gabriel Goulding. He's out there kicking butt on the road. He's in Texas right now, traveling. Good deal. Hi, Darren. Good to see you. Grocery store vodka in the house. Liars for Hires here. Skip's with us. Thank you for being here. We got them on the list as well. Let's talk about Soft Rock Cafe in Centerville, the longest running karaoke bar in the Tri-State, 24 years going strong. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night karaoke. Thursdays at 8, Fridays and Saturdays at 9. And you can follow the Soft Rocks page on Facebook for more information on events and times at their location. Milano's in Miami Township. Wednesday, live music every week. It's moving to the patio now that it's warm weather. Benny Hill kicking it up at Milano's as well next Wednesday night. My good buddy Hollywood running the old Hamilton's Urban Backyard, and that is happening down there in the downtown district of Hamilton. Saturday, Last Call Duo, 7 p.m. Wednesday, Team Tune Trivia at 7. I'm so glad to see Last Call making their way to Hamilton to play at Hollywood's place. They're going to really do well there. The folks will love them. They will. All right. O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, the house that Tina built. She's on here somewhere. Karaoke at 9 tonight. Friday night, Skip and company, Liars for Hire, will be there at 8 in the music room. And then DJ Static, I should say the Music Event Center. And then DJ Static in the dining room at 9 p.m. is going on at O'Connor's. Saturday, it'll be DJ Static at 9 p.m. Monday, Trivia with Matt Allen at 7. Tuesday, karaoke, and Wednesday karaoke this week. Also at O'Connor's, all at 9 o'clock on both of those nights. And that's what's happening in Springfield, the one, the only place to go in Springfield, O'Connor's Irish Pub. Pullman Lane's Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, Ohio. No relation. It's the family entertainment complex on the west side of Hamilton. Terry Metcalf Project at 7 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, the Hanky Panks at 7. Monday, the After Hours Big Band. And Tuesday, karaoke. That's happening at Pullman Lanes, Scott's Bar and Grill. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia. Karaoke party with Prestige Worldwide tonight at 7 p.m. Saturday night, Streetwise will be playing at 7. And Wednesday, Trivia with Dave at 7 p.m. And that's what's happening at Little River Bar and Grill. Hi, Bill Dankoff. I see you popping up on my Book of Face screen. Thank you guys for being here. If you're out there, guys, say hi. We'd love to hear from you. All right, Blue Note, Harrison. Big night on Saturday this week at the Blue Note. It's the Eagles Project. Hit after hit all night long. No pun intended. Opening the show, it's Jay Jansen. Doors are at 6 p.m. Tickets available at cincyticket.com for our good friends in the Eagles Project. What's up, Chris Reese? Thank you for joining us today. Sup, as he likes to say. Sup. Oh, let's go to Miami Valley Gaming, where Friday night the Final Order plays at 8 p.m. in the Center Bar. And Saturday, it's the Gamut, 8 p.m. Center Bar at MVG. That's Miami Valley Gaming. Nothing sent to me from the Pine this week. No Naughty Pine schedule for you, but, somebody's playing there. Hidden Gem Music Club. Here comes the names. You ready? You ready? Sitting back in your seats for these? 7 p.m. tonight. In Your Grave, Get Bent, and Warning Signs. The 3 bands playing this evening. Friday at 8 p.m., it's Terrapin Moon. Saturday at 7 p.m., Daglio, and I believe it's pronounced Chupeta de Ajo. I probably butchered that. Sunday, 6 p.m., UD's New Horizons Jazz Band. It's going on there at the Hidden Gem Music Club in Centerville, Ohio. Thanks for saying hi, Bill. Good to see you as well. And we're trying to get some stuff done here. Let's see what else we got. Hey, guys, remember, if you want your musical group listed on our show, you can send it to us through direct message, and I'll get it on the list. But you have to do it by noon on Thursday. That is the deadline. I see a bunch of them are popping up right now. They're not going to make the show. I'm sorry. As we go live, I can't very well copy and paste those into the prompter here. All right. Froggy's Barn Grill in Monroe. DJ Hay Murphy at 8 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, it's our friends from Audio Graffiti in the house at 8 p.m. Tuesday, Turbo Tuesday karaoke, 8 to 12 at Froggy's in Monroe. What's up, Elliot? Were your ears burning? Just talking about you. Talking about your band tonight. And Chris, yes, the Hidden Gem, they do have the best band names ever. And the cool thing about the Hidden Gem, and I'm just going to give them props again, they really allow for original artists to get up there and play, local bands that play originals. And it's one of the only places around me that does that. And I think that's really cool. And it's a lot of younger kids, a lot of these bands, some of them are a little heavier, little metal bands and things like that, but people love it there. Fretboard Blue Ash Singo tonight at 6:30, Friday Tempted Souls Band at 7:30, and Saturday Under the Sun at 7 p.m. Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering. Kevin Fox making the trip north tonight, playing Mo Harrigan's Tavern 7 to 10 in Kettering. Friday night, it's Jamie Combs at 7 p.m. Saturday, Ashley Knapp and Ty Richards, 7 to 11. And Sunday Fun Day with Acoustic Junior in the open mic night, 5:30 to 9:30 at Mo Harrigan's Tavern. That is in Kettering, Ohio. Hi, Paula. Thank you for being here. What do we got? D. Snyder said, made a funny comment today calling tribute bands non-creative garbage. Maybe a hot top. Yeah, well, D's on his way out. D's gone. He is. He's done a lot for music. I will say that, but he's on his way out. So you got to make a bit of a splash. You do. You got to make a bit of a splash, D. They say controversy pays. I've proved that on the show a few times. Not by choice, but you know how it goes. All right, Brick Tappin' Tavern in Huber Heights. Scott Houchins, 8:30 tonight. It's his weekly residency. Friday, Bourbon Road Band. And Saturday, Daved and Confused is what I've got. I'm not sure that's correct. I think someone sent me last week's list. That clicks my little trigger in my head saying that's last week's list. Village Theater in Covington has the jam session with a new host every week on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Jane's on Main acoustic jam with David Thornton tonight at 7. Friday, it's Doug Hart at 7:30. And Saturday, it's Heath Bowling at 7:30 at Jane's on Main in downtown Miamisburg. The Miamisburg Moose Lodge has Flat Out Friday night at 8 and Benny Hill Saturday at 8 p.m. That's members and qualified guests only. Qualified means you come in with a member and you can only come in twice and then you have to join. That's how that works. Satch's Bar and Grill, 8 p.m. Jeep night tonight, tailgate party. Friday night, DJ music and sing-along karaoke, 8 p.m. Saturday, Don't Tell Steve at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, the Queen of Hearts at 8 for Satch's in Trenton. Scotty Long DJ Songs will be at Carol's Speakeasy Lounge tonight, karaoke at 9. Tuesday, he'll be at Trillions, 8 p.m. karaoke party, and the same thing at Trillions on Wednesday night with the karaoke party as well. Bronson Hetzer has joined the party from the Filthy Heathens. Thank you for being here. Man, I'm loving your videos, Bronson. Your music videos are cool. Really, really, really good. Scotty Wood says this is from a guy who tanked his career by covering Leader of the Pack. Yeah, exactly. I love when D went before Congress and testified about the old parental guidance thing or parental warning thing and all that. He did a lot of stuff for music and all those things. But, sometimes just shut up. Just shut up already. Shut up already. Hey, I'll be at the Bell and the Bear Jam tonight, 7:30-ish, to be your friendly voice at times. And then Tuesday, I'm at the Miamisburg Moose for Q&A trivia at 7 every week. And Wednesday, we had night number 2 last night, so come join us for night 3 this week at Heather's on the Patio. Wednesday's the most fun you can have in 2.5 hours, 7 p.m. Look for All Around Town Radio for all your music news, talk, and updates. And look for all new This Day in Music. It's coming to TikTok and Instagram as I work on the clips and get them put up there. I don't do anything fast. I'm old. I do. Yes. Dewey Cole, I've seen most original bands play instruments manufactured by other people. How's that non-creative? Yeah. How non-creative. Kevin Cooper, you've always got the insight, my friend. You do. Hi, Steve Stein. Hi, Kara. Thanks for being with us last night at Name That Tune. All right, guys, we're going to get into the bands, solos, duos, and events here. Stand by. I got to take a little swig of something. All right. Let's hit it up here. Are you ready for this? Here's a big event for you. We're kicking it off with Friday night, Memorial Hall. It's Genesis Retouched. I've seen this several times. I will tell you, if you like the Phil Collins era of Genesis, even if you don't like it, the talent in this band is amazing. Doors are at 7, show is at 8 at Memorial Hall in Cincinnati. Seats are still available. This will be their only Cincinnati headlining show for 2026 and will include full video production at the Memorial Hall facilities. It's a beautiful place to see a show. So go help out our friend Jim Cuesta, and if you're down that way, buy up some tickets and go watch him play. Speaking of bands, Stereo Weekend making their debut tonight. First ever public appearance at the Bell and the Bear Jam, 7:30-ish. I don't know what time they go on. I'm betting it's 8:30, maybe 8:30. Kevin, can you shed some light on that? You have the schedule. I'll just announce them. Foxwood Acoustic Experience, Saturday. The Hoosier Daddy. Hoosier Ice House in Lawrenceburg. Foxwood Acoustic Experience from 7 to 10. If weather doesn't cooperate, join them under the new covered patio there. Thank you, Foxwood Acoustic Experience. Yes. And what's Kevin say? He says, He says we'll get it going tonight around 10:05. Yeah, that's musicians' time, isn't it? And Chris Reese says Genesis Retouch is no joke. It's so spot on. It really is. And Adam Wheeler's voice, I mean, close your eyes, you're standing there, you think Phil Collins is singing, man. It is so good. Dual drummers, it's a hell of a production. So Genesis Retouched happened in Memorial Hall too. Check that out. All right, Sentimental Street, the Night Ranger tribute is playing Saturday at Bleachers 2.0 in Crescent Springs, Kentucky, 8:30 p.m. on that one. Sugar Rock, Friday, the Sugar Rock Duo at Zink's Meats and Fine Wines in Centerville, 6:30 to 8. Thing 1, Thing 2, Friday at the Hops and Berries Bar in downtown Loveland, 6:30 to 9:30. And George Orr, I will tell you, if you guys remember George Orr from playing with several other bands, he's been on the show numerous times. He's a drummer. Friday, debut show of his new band called Never Enough. That is ENUFF. At Boondocks in Union, Kentucky, 8:30 p.m. Also, George has told me he'll be giving away free samples of his world-famous beef jerky because nobody beats George meat. I had to say it. Yes. Grocery Store Vodka, Saturday at the Barrel in Springboro, 8 p.m. Three Piece playing Saturday, performing a classic rock show at the Lakeside Inn, 9 p.m. for them. I'm trying to keep up on comments here, people. We are. Devin Milton and Company, Friday at the Patriot Public House in Hillsboro from 7 to 10. It's a duo show there. Saturday, Devin Milton will be at Sons of Toll Brewing in Mount Orab, 7 to 10 for a solo show. Solo. Full Tilt will be playing Saturday at Good Time Charlie's, 8:30 p.m. The rock duo known as Brooks and Doug will be playing Sunday, rocking the patio, weather permitting, or else inside at the Barrel in Springboro, 4 to 7 p.m. for Sunday Fun Day. Tim Blankeny, Thursday at Cozy's Cafe and Pub in Liberty, 6 p.m. to 9. Friday, he's at the Poorhouse in Hamilton, 7:30 to 10:30. Tim Blankeny hits Hidden Valley Orchards on Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. in the afternoon for a debut afternoon show there. Sunday, he'll be at Miamiville Trail Yard, 12 to 3. Tim Blankeny's list this week. If you're out there, guys, say hi. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a name in the box here and say hi. We'll put it up on the screen. We will. In fact, you know what? Let's put them on the screen, too, as they pop up and roll in. There we go. I'll drop them in the right corner there. All right. What else we got going on here? I got all kinds of stuff. Hi, Shane. Late as usual. That's a demerit. It's a demerit. Graham, Ashley, and Brad playing Friday at West Central Wine in Middletown, 7 p.m. on that one. There's my brother Doug Hall. We just mentioned Brooks and Doug. That's who we're talking about. He's in the Hall Pass Rock Band, too. Got a chance to take them in last Saturday with a Hall Around Town watch party. Had a wonderful time there. A really good time. Great band and fun stuff. Step Ladder. It's the scaled-down version of our friends from Ladder. That's Latter. Saturday, they're going to be at the Flying Pig in Fairborn for the Emery Twins fundraiser. And that is going on. I don't know what time they play, but they'll be there Saturday. There'll be a lot of music going on there at the Flying Pig on that one for that fundraiser for those young ladies. Friday, Wild Frontiers is playing the Phone Booth Lounge from 8 to 12 p.m. Rockstar, Saturday at Good Times Only Bar and Grill in Florence, Kentucky, 8 p.m. on that. And then from Rockstar, our friend Toy Hobbs, glad to know he is back with the house band tonight at the Bell and the Bear Jam. And then Friday, he'll be playing with Bourbon and Ballads. That is Toy, Amy, and Rick from Rockstar Acoustic. That is the Kiata. Is that how we say it? Kiatta Saloon in Okeana. Wow. 8 p.m. on that. Could they make those words harder to pronounce? Red Hot Riot, Friday. How about Friday? Spell Friday right. There we go. At Club Trio, 9 p.m. Saturday at Jim and Jack's for Red Hot Riot, 7 p.m. on that show. Speaking of Kevin Cooper, speaking of Kevin Cooper, he's hosting the Bell and the Bear Jam tonight, 7:30-ish. Friday, the Hanky Panks are at Trillions. Saturday, That's 8 to 12, by the way. Saturday, 7 to 11, the Hanky Panks at Pullman Lanes. And then Tuesday, 6 to 10, his band Eyes Up Here at the Liberty Inn on Tuesday. What's going on, John Norcus? Thank you for being here today. It's a great picture you got there of you at the Bell and the Bear. All right, let's talk about Mason Johnson Trio playing Heathers tonight, 6 to 9 on the patio, our sponsor of today's show. And then they'll be playing Friday at St. Al's Pancake. That's what they wrote, 9 p.m. Never heard of it. Anybody heard of St. Al's Pancake? What is that? Friday, Joe Coles, 8 to 11, Valley View Lounge solo in Williamsburg, Ohio. Saturday at Deshays in Loveland, solo, 6 to 9. No Thursday jam this week for Joe Coles. The venue has a band playing for Bike Night. This in off the presses from the Rick Kern, the Eagles Project, Blue Note, Harrison, 6 p.m. We mentioned it earlier. Saturday, music at 7:30. Eagles Project at 8:30. That's what's going on there. What do we got here? Let's see who's checking in real quick. Mike Grosser's in the house. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Pancake, Shane says. Yeah, did somebody say pancakes? That's courtesy of Jay Grant. All right, John. And St. Alfino's Pancake Breakfast Festival? St. Alfonso's? I don't know, man. Greg Skinner sent it to me, so who knows? You never quite know. You don't. Let's talk about the Marsha Brady Band real quick. Saturday, Anderson Tap House, Anderson, Ohio, 8 to 12. John Michael sending me this in Friday and Saturdays with a band called Chucky's in Love at Belterra Casino in Florence, Indiana. 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. on that one for John Michael. I'm trying to see comments coming up. I got Gina and Johnny, Mike. I do. But I didn't get Decibels in Portage, Indiana. I did not. I only got the one that's at Mansion Hill, I think. And Shane said you had me at Pancake. Yeah, you had me at Pancake too. And Kevin said he played a set at that fest about 25 years ago. It's been going on a long time. Named after a Frank Zappa song. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we've got the inside scoop into that, and you learn something every day here on All Around Town Radio. The Gamut's playing Miami Valley Gaming Saturday, 8 to 11. Gina and Johnny Band Friday at the Mansion Hill Tavern, and late breaking news from Mike Grosser. Decibels in Portage, Indiana on Saturday. The Billy Rock Band playing Friday at Belterra Stadium Bar, 8 p.m. The Whammies Bell and the Bear Glow Party Saturday, 8 to 12. This in from Ray Renee. Hey, David, how are you? Thank you for being here. Good to have you with us. Mark Schinkel, great to see you last night. Thanks for playing Name That Tune with me. All right, Ray Renee, Friday night karaoke at 513 Sports Cafe from 9 to 12. Saturday, karaoke at Riverside Tavern, New Miami, 8 to 11 for Ray Renee. Monday, music trivia at 513 Sports Cafe, 8 to 10 for her. And Tuesday, music and more trivia at MVP's Sports Bar and Grill, 7 p.m. And Wednesday of next week, karaoke at the Bell and the Bear for Ray Renee. I think that's an 8 or 9 p.m. start time on that one. Kevin Fox working hard, playing Harrigan's Tavern tonight in Kettering, 7 p.m. Saturday is at Peppers in Cold Springs, Kentucky at 5:30. Kevin Fox hits up the Strauss House every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Tuesdays at Kroger Oakley at 5, and Wednesday, Kroger Anderson at 4 p.m. That's Kevin Fox's lineup. Blind Faith Duo. Don't forget to hit the share button after the show. I got to remind you guys that. Please, if you get a chance, share it with your music loving friends. It makes the numeros go up and also helps support live local music. So thank you guys. Blind Faith Duo. There you go, David. Friday at Quaker Steak and Lube Milford on the patio, 6 to 10 for that show. White Knuckle Weekend. Saturday at the Phone Booth Lounge, 8 to 12 p.m. on that show. Liars for Hire Friday at O'Connor's in Springfield, 8 to 12. Spongeworthy Friday at the Bellbrook Sugar Maple Festival from 6 to 10 p.m. I also know that Stranger will be playing the Sugar Maple Festival Saturday night, 6 to 10 p.m. as well on that one. Let me get Chris Reese's comment up here. It's just to say, thank the folks from Mojo Rising for coming out to the Bell Saturday. And thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Yeah, it looks like you had a great show there Saturday night. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Britches Down Saturday at Heather's Cafe, 7 to 11. David Thornton, Thursday, open mic night tonight, James on Main, 7 to 10. And Name Brand Distilling in Middletown on Saturday, 7 to 10 for David Thornton. Chris Lee, he's playing with Gray Days tonight. Alexandria Rosie and Chris Lee. McCoy's Place in Cincinnati, 7 to 10. Friday, Chris Lee Acoustic at Fibonacci Brewing in Cincinnati, 6 to 9. Saturday, Chris Lee Acoustic at Nations in Milford, 7 to 10. Monday, Chris Lee Acoustic at Cincinnati's Tin Roof, 8:10 to 8:40 p.m. That's Pacific in downtown Cincinnati. Wednesday, Chris Lee Acoustic at Marty's Hops and Vines in Cincinnati and College Hill, 7 to 9:30. Don't Tell Steve, Saturday at Satch's Bar and Grill, 8 to 12. Uncle Rico at Heather's on Friday, 7 to 11. Mojo Rising, Saturday at MVP's, 8:30 p.m. on that show. Shane DeMoss hitting it up this weekend, Friday with Until Rust Duo at Putters in Mainville, 7 to 10. Saturday, Shane DeMoss with Until Rust Duo at Brick Tappin' Tavern in Huber Heights, 8:30 to 11:30. And Sunday with Until Rust Duo at the Flying Pig Tavern for the retirement party, 1 to 4 p.m. And then Shane DeMoss solo at O'Leary's on Wednesday, 7 to 10. Here's a new one to the show. Thank you, Jacob William, for sending this in. Cecil and the Spaceship. It's a 90s rock band. Friday at Good Time Charlie's, 8:30 to 12:30 p.m. Got 3 more left, people. Benny Bodine, Thursday at Putter's Sports Bar and Grill, 7 to 10 in Mainville. Friday at the Bell Fountain Moose for Benny with Heath Bowling, 7 to 11. Saturday at Landing Casa del Rio, 7 to 10 in New Richmond, Ohio. And Sunday, he'll be at the Sugar Maple Festival in Bellbrook, 12:30 to 3:30, playing music there for the festival goers. Chad Applegate, Friday at Barnesburg Tavern in Coleraine, 7 to 10. And Saturday solo at Miamiville Tavern, 8 to 11 on that show for Chad Applegate. Last but not least, Six String Hustle, Thursday from 6 to 9 at the Bearded Saddle for Bike Night. Friday, 9 to 12 at O'Leary's in Centerville, Six String Hustle. And Saturday from 7 to 10 at Putters in Liberty Township, 7 to 10. And that is Six String Hustle. And that is our list this week. So you can join our list of musicians each week if you'd like your band or musical act featured on our show. And then share it also in the Warren County Post digital newspaper online. You can send us a direct message here at All Around Town Radio, and we'll get you involved in one of our gig groups you can submit each week, or you can just send them to us via DM, and I'll add them to the list each week. For other music information, our daily Facebook Live at 5 programs, including our weekend update on Monday, Tuesday, Hot Topic, Wednesday with the band, and of course, Thursday, Who's Playing Out. You can watch us here at All Around Town Radio. I will tell you, I have a little vocal procedure being done on Monday, so there is a chance that Monday's show may be via just posts on the Book of Face if I'm told I'm not allowed to talk. So we will be, Monday, it'll be Play It by Ear. That's at 8:30 in the morning, so hopefully I'll know something a little later on in the afternoon. Thank you, David Thornton, for being here. Corona, thank you so much. And very good to have you with us. And Steve, thank you. I hope to see you at the Jam tonight. We'll be at the Bell and the Bear Jam. If you want to join me there, come say hi. I'd love to see you. If you're not there, though, get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you all weekend long, guys. Thanks for watching today. Well, hopefully, if the creek don't rise, I'll see you on Monday at 5 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Working for the weekend, then I want to see a show. I flip on the Book of Face. Yeah, I know where to go.
Thank you, Shane.
Into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community with great advice. I know who I should go see.
Thanks, Corona. At least you watched the interview, I can tell. Don't forget, everybody, the views and opinions expressed in our programs are those of the speakers, which would be me today, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities they may represent. Yes. Thanks for watching.